we need to talk about Singles Inferno. What's happening right now is confusing me so much. So we're gonna do it while I get ready. So I'm officially on episode 6, right? I think the number one question on all of our minds should be, why are all the girls going for Guan Hee? Guan Hee, how do you say his name? Guan Hee. Guan Hee is literally so horrible. I mean, maybe the directors are just putting him in a bad light, but for reals, it feels horrible. And what's the girls' names? Yi-sun and Ha-jung. Just those 2 girls. And then recently Minji came along on episode 6, and it seems like Guan Hee really likes her. Ooh, you can see the stuff on there. To be honest, he does seem to calm down a lot with Yi-sun and Minji in comparison to Ha-jung, but Ha-jung seems to be able to put him in his place. I feel so bad for Ha-jung. That conversation made him hate Ha-jung. It made him a better person for the other girls, which is so sad. Makes me so mad. Even if it was all staged by the PD Nims, like, I don't think that they can necessarily stage someone liking someone. They could probably stop someone from picking someone, but if the relationship is not natural, they can't just tell those girls to pick him. In some way, those girls like him a lot. I use this as a face mask. I think there are definitely things that we're not seeing on camera, and we're all just so confused right now. And I have a feeling that they're never gonna show us why he cried. I know a lot of people are rooting for Haesun on TikTok for them to be like end couple, but at the same time, Guan Hee doesn't deserve Haesun because she's too nice. I think she's actually very similar to Guan Hee in the fact that she wants to know other people as well, but she does it in such a tactful way that you can't dislike her. Guan Hee just does it so blatantly and in a way that makes all the other girls feel so horrible. Looks clean, that's good. The next hottest couple has to be, what's his name? Jin-suk. Yes, Jin-suk and Min-yang. Jin-suk reminds me of Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. He is so cute in the sense that he's loyal, but also I really respect him for just putting his foot down against Min-yang, because I think the way she went about liking him is actually really suspicious. Yeah, she seems a little bit childish. I feel kind of bad for Jin-suk, even though he's really nice and a lot of viewers like him, but I don't think any of the girls are interested in him, because Min-young only liked him because none of the other guys liked her back or seemed to be as interested in her as they were in other girls. She doesn't want to be left alone, which I understand. Minji, I don't think she likes Jin-suk much either, at least now, because if you guys saw the scene where they were sitting together in that little hut and she kept asking Jin-suk questions, he like literally crossed his legs and looked away from her and like wouldn't answer her questions properly, which was so disrespectful. Oh, it's like turning on. It was so disrespectful, to be honest, and I think she really felt that. And she definitely has a lot of like self-esteem, right? So she can't believe that he's not treating her properly. Do you think so? Yeah, right? So I think at that moment, Minji's feelings for Jin-suk just completely disintegrated into nothing. Yeah, you know what I like this season though? Is that Dex got added to the panel. He has made the panel so much more engaging. I remember in season 1 and season 2, I would literally just fast forward past the panels. But this time, I'm actually curious to know what they have to say. You know what? Let's talk about episode 6 specifically. In that little hut, Isan showed how peeved she was in a very subtle way in compared to Ha-jung. And obviously, we all loved the way that Ha-jung like whipped Guan Hee. Yeah, I loved it. I enjoyed it. But also the tensions were really high. Isan did it in a very gentle way. And she also like told Guan Hee that she was upset at him. Like, she did it from an understanding perspective. But she also kind of a little bit put him in his place by telling him that, you know what, you're not the only person that I'm attracted to. And because you're not going to ever be set on one person right now, so that means that I don't have to be either. When Jin-suk went to Paradise with Minji, honestly, it seemed like he changed his mind. He said that he doesn't have anyone he likes on Inferno anymore. But when he comes back, he kind of still liked Min-young. Like, it was very obvious, right? Because when Min-young was grilling them, he like didn't just tell her to stop, like, hey, I'm not interested in you anymore, which is kind of odd because I thought he would. But it seems like now he's torn between 2 women. But at the same time, he can do that because he was so nice in the beginning. So we'll give him that. I feel like Yurishi is definitely probably one of my favorite characters because she's the most calm and she's shy, which I think I watched an interview and she said that I realized that I looked kind of rude, which is terrible. A lot of people thought she was rude, but I also thought that she was just probably shy. But you know when she walked off into the sunset to paradise with Mingyu? Mingyu looked so shocked, like he didn't expect to go at all with her, and I don't think that he was particularly happy either because he really wanted to go with Xian. He didn't look enthusiastic, which is eh. Oh my gosh, I have so much to say about Haesun not picking Guan Yu for paradise because I feel like if she picked him to go to paradise with her this episode, he wouldn't have had the chance to talk to Gyuri, which means that, you know, their relationship might not have blossomed the way that it did this episode. So I feel like, oh, you know, it's like fate. I understand why Haesun didn't pick Guan. It's kind of like retribution for what he's been doing. But if she picked him, he wouldn't have been able to kindle a relationship with the new girl. Yeah, what is up with Habin also? He has a lot of major issues. I think he's a little bit odd in the sense that he's good looking, but none of the girls picked him because of his personality. He doesn't have any personality, essentially. Like, he's not showing himself, he's not having any good conversations with people. And when he said in front of the whole group, oh, I would love to have a deeper conversation with her, with Ha-jung first, and then we'll see. And then all the group left them to talk, right? He was like, oh, I have nothing to talk about until we get to paradise. Like, nobody's gonna pick you if you don't talk in Inferno first. Ugh, so frustrating. Like, he could be a good candidate. I really want to know what he does. Anyway, that's the end of episode 6. I will be watching episode 7 today. I feel like it'll be a really good one. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye!